Good morning or good afternoon. Today we're going to be dividing polynomials using long division. And it's a little ugly, but it follows the procedures that you're kind of used to from middle school and elementary school if you did long division. So first thing we want to do is we want to rewrite this in a long division format. Right? And when doing that, we want to make sure that we keep everything in standard form. That means everything is listed from highest exponent and constant term last. So these two here are in the wrong order. We'd have to put the 9x and then minus 7. We want to keep it again in standard form from the largest exponent down to the smallest, and the smallest being an exponent 0 on the constant term. There is essentially no x term there at all. All right, then x minus 3 on the outside. All right, now the goal here is that we essentially want to work with the first part of each polynomial here. We want to make those cancel out. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to divide that part alone, the x squared divided by x. When we do that, if we wrote it out the long way, x squared means x times x, and then there's x on the bottom, and we cancel things out, and there's the first answer. And it's going to be in the second location here. And now we're going to go ahead and multiply our monomial red answer times our binomial divisor here on the outside, x minus 3. So x times x, there's our x squared, and x times negative 3. You can now see why we put the x in that second location there. The x squared term is going to end up canceling out for us. All right, so go ahead and minus the whole quantity now. And if I do that, x squared minus x squared, 0. And then 9x minus negative 3x, which will act like a plus, will make 12x. And then bring down the minus 7. So definitely some places to make mistakes with negative signs. It would have been real easy to put 6x there. But again, we're subtracting that whole quantity. That's the process for long division. All right, now we're working on this part and this part. The first part of each polynomial here that we're dividing. So we want a 12x and we divide it by x. So if we do the 12x divided by x, the x's cancel and just gives us 12. All right, so that means this next number here is going to be positive 12. Now multiply them out. 12 times x makes 12x, and 12 times negative 3 will make negative 36. And we want to subtract this. All right, so the 12x minus 12x makes 0, and then negative 7 minus negative 36 makes positive 29. And that's our remainder. We don't have any more numbers to bring down. So I don't know if you remember how to do remainders as a mixed number type thing. It's where you take that remainder, becomes the new numerator, and then the divisor over here, this becomes the denominator to that remainder. And there's our answer. Not pretty. Not pretty. The process, again, is something you've done before, but the answers are not pretty. Well, let's try another one. All right, so again, I'm going to set this up. I'm going to put my first term here, the 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. It was already in standard form. Again, exponent 2 and then exponent 1, which we just don't normally write. And then this is essentially exponent 0, which again, anything to the 0 power is a 1. 3 times 1 is just 3. So again, we don't write that stuff. But that's the order for us when it comes to standard form. You want the largest exponents down to the smallest, and the smallest is always on the constant term. All right, now on the outside, 2x minus 1. All right, so what we want to focus on is the first part of each polynomial. What I really want to do is I want to take 2x squared and just divide by 2x. All right, 2's cancel. And then again, the x's, there's 2 of them on top, 1 on bottom, so I can see that there's just one x left. So that's what goes first, x. X times 2x makes 2x squared, and x times negative 1 makes negative 1x. I want to subtract that whole quantity now. Again, the 2x squared, they'll cancel out. And then the negative 5 minus negative 1, remember that's going to make it act like a plus 1. That will make negative 4x, and then I bring down the 3. All right, now I'm trying to divide, again, the first term from each part. The negative 4x divided by 2x. Okay. When I do that, my x's cancel, and negative 4 divided by 2 just makes negative 2. So there's my constant term. Now multiply. Negative 2 times 2x makes negative 4x. and negative 2 times negative 1 for positive 2. And we want to subtract that whole quantity. The negative 4x minus negative 4x will make that act like a plus, and those will cancel. And then again, 3 minus 2, that makes 1. That's our remainder. It's a positive, so we'll put plus 1 over 2x minus 1. All right. If you're struggling with this a little bit today, I will be doing some of the 4 problems from your worksheet today. The last maybe 15 or 20 minutes of class. If you want to join on to the Zoom, I'll definitely be doing some of these during, again, that last maybe 15 or 20 minutes of class time today, if you'd like to join in and kind of check some answers. All right, good luck.